on Outback Truckers.
This sort of road is pretty tough on your equipment.
Car wreckers Mike Elliott and Michael Bozza are pushing their trucks beyond their limits.
Red line the whole way, completely blowing up. Look, popped a massive hole in it.
I took a wrong turn, I think.
Jim Walters and his load of heavy equipment are lost 1,500 kilometres from home.
There's no signage, no nothing. It's confusing the hell out of me.
So we must be going close in now to where the fires and that are.
And swapping his fuel tankers for a horse float, Sludge Andrews is feeling the heat in bushfire country.
All the twigs are still smouldering, so, you know, it's not over yet.
Just bought this crusher. We're going to take it up to Geraldton, go and crush some cars with it. We paid 50 grand, which is a good investment for anyone in our business. We clear places out now. We crush the lot, one-stop shop. We process everything.
Outback car wrecking team Mike Elliott and Michael Bozza have a new toy, and it's transforming their business.
Our car crusher that we've got is an easier way to get our cars transported back to Perth. We crush them, we stack them up, and away we go.
Give it one more. Give it one more.
On this trip, Mike and Bozza have some additional help.
So Vinny's my son. Vinny comes with us every school holidays. He knows how to do all the straps. He knows how to drive all the trucks. I wouldn't be surprised if Vinny could drive this truck too. Probably better than me. Let's go make some money, eh? Let's do it. Right, we've got a big day today. 900 Ks on the first stint. So we're going to stop halfway in Geraldton, unload the crusher. Mate, listen to that, Hollywood. We've got customers waiting on cars, so we've got to get back to work.
The team will travel from Perth to Geraldton to drop the new crusher at their yard before driving on to Narraloo Station to strike a deal on wrecked cars, a journey of 1,030 kilometres all up.
This is a big investment for us. This crusher is going to open our horizons. You'll see in Geraldton we've already collected a couple hundred cars.
And now, here we are. It's a massive yard, we love it. Oh, we made it. Finally.
Good job, bro.
Oh, how's the breeze now? Hey, Vinny.
Oh, I tell you what.
So these cars here are waiting to get processed. We pull the motors out, fuel out, battery out, wheels off. We cut the front of the windscreen, cut the chassis, and the whole front cut goes on the back of the truck for export.
They're exporting 2 containers a month of car parts to Malaysia and the United Arab Emirates for a profit of $73,000.
We've got to fulfil our export orders, which means that we have to go up the coast to get the vehicles that make the money.
The remaining car bodies are crushed, fetching Mike and Bozza up to $100 each locally and a monthly return of $10,000.
Now, this is pretty much the waste where the crusher crushes it. And these are still yet to be processed.
Hey, Scotty. How are you, bro? Good, good. How you been? Hazza? Oh, bro.
Harry?
A little bit slow.
Joining them on the next leg of their journey is truck driver Scott Forbes and team muscle Harry Chase.
We've got to get on the road. We've still got 600 Ks to Carnarvon. You and I will get the crusher off. You boys clear this tray and let's get on the road as quickly as possible, eh?
The car wreckers are hoping an old car dump at Narraloo Station will be a bonanza of rare, rusty treasures.
All right, guys, let's get going. We've got a long drive, eh,
All right,
Mike?
Vinny, jump in with Boz. Let's roll. We're going to go for a bit of a run now, get about 4 hours under the saddle. We're going to go hunt some rusty gold. So tomorrow we're heading out to Narraloo Station. We've got to crack a deal with the owner, have a look at what he's got to sell. Plus, the road in, from all I've been told, it's rough as guts, truckbuster road. So we're going to have to play that by ear.
Everyone calls it a job, but it's like an adventure for me.
Jim Walters lives and breathes trucking.
Yeah, home is where my truck's parked. This is what I do. If I'm in the truck, I'm at home. If I'm not in the truck, I'm not at home.
When he's not hauling heavy metal, Jim likes to burn rubber.
I have a VY 1-tonner as a burnout car. I guess that's my hobby when I'm not driving. More or less stress relief. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a truck driver. Still in my big sand pit, but the sand pit's bigger and I'm actually driving the machine, not pushing it around.
Today, Jim and 3 other drivers are heading to a Brisbane yard to pick up 3 brand new 40-ton excavators.
How do we get in here, Josh?
Take your next right.
Yeah, right, yeah, thank you.
There you go, buddy.
How are you?
Oh, living the dream.
Taking those 3.
Yep, right.
The excavators will be heading to the gas fields in central Queensland, and Jim's helping out on the first leg of the trip to Toowoomba, just under 2 hours driving away.
It's like any job, they bought it tomorrow, want it delivered yesterday.
The excavators are worth $450,000 each.
That's it. Yeah, everything's ready to go. All chains, signs are out. Next part of the job, drive. That's the sort of thing I get a buzz about. You're looking down behind you and you got 2 of your mates with oversizes on.
But carting these mammoth loads comes with added risks.
People don't realise oversize, you're going through the cities, you just need that extra room to get the job done. This is the tricky part about being oversized. You'll see them cars trying to sneak down the side. You always get monkeys trying to change lanes and they sit right at the back of your trailer, you put your blinker on and then they decide they want to come up beside you. And they're the ones that make it bad for everyone else.
So you thought I'd go from carting fuel to bloody horses?
Did you lock that in?
At least we're doing something to help everybody.
Fuel trucker Sludge Andrews has swapped his tankers for a horse float after a monster bushfire broke out in the Perth Hills.
Righto. So we've got enough room?
First flames came from up the top of the hill, just over here.
Some riding schools were in the direct path of the flames.
It was super quick. I've never seen anything move so fast.
People and horses were evacuated from the threatened area just 35 kilometres from the outskirts of the city.
That's the city, somewhere there.
I'm not sure how many horses we've evacuated, but my guess is probably into the 500 or 600, maybe even more.
4 days later, the fires are now largely under control.
There we go.
Sludge is helping out his mate, Paul Ramsey, in the huge task of returning the horses to their owners.
Well, how about you do the doors and I'll do the horses? Good idea? Thank you.
Assisting Sludge is his partner, Wendy Kennedy, a former mounted policewoman and a horse owner.
Get Wendy in there? We call this one Wendy.
She must be beautiful if she's a Wendy.
There we go.
Actually looks quite good, doesn't it, with a horse truck on the back of it? You should do it more often.
Well, who ever thought we'd be doing horses together?
I love it.
Yeah, shit.
I could do this all the time. I'll
No.
come with you everywhere if we cart horses.
That's why we're not getting a horse float.
With a live cargo on board, Sludge needs to modify his driving.
Slow around the corners, babe.
Yes, darling. Got to find the bloody gear first. I'm not used to driving this slow. There you go, look at that. All right, let's go and do it. So we're down here at the first place, so these guys moved their horses out a few days ago to be safe, so they'll be happy to get them back. Be quite good. So we'll go around and unload them. Home sweet home.
This generous operation has been made possible by businesses donating fuel, food and facilities to enable dozens of volunteers like Sludge and Wendy to get the horses back home safely.
Oil Tech donated 1,000 litres of fuel to Ramsay's to fill their trucks up to help them out as well. So it's about everyone banding together in every different way. It doesn't matter what it is, it all helps, you know.
I look pretty happy to be home.
All right, thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we'll catch up with you. All right. Oh, well, they were pretty happy people.
Yep, very happy.
Not a really good sign, no. You see, we're dropping horses off and a fire truck goes past. Oh, well, let's hope it's a peaceful night.
Did you hear it pop?
Did we hear it pop? It went off like you did.
So straight away just drop the air. Yeah, we're here in Carnarvon and we've got a problem here with one of the trucks because we've discovered that the hose has actually burst from one of the airlines. Hopefully that's going to be all right, eh? So it's got an actual
was what I
bend.
just took out of the lines, so I'm guessing it just put pressure on it and she's opened up.
On their hunt for rusting wrecks, the Outback car wreckers are hoping their patch-up job on a busted airline hose will last the over 300-kilometre trip ahead.
All right, let's roll. So there's a big day ahead of us. We've got a hell of a rough road to get across today. We'll get in and get our job done. So that airline wasn't a big drama for us. That sort of stuff is just normal sort of trucking business. If you can't fix those sorts of things, you shouldn't be out this far.
Yeah, Mike, this is Scotty.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
You're not going to believe it, mate, but that hose just popped again. Over.
Yeah, righto. All right, pull over. Let's get this sorted. This is the last thing we need. We haven't even hit the gravel yet, so I can see what kind of day we're in for.
Completely blowing up, look. Look, popped a massive hole in it.
The air hose is critical for gear changes and braking. Scott's returning the damaged truck to the yard to fix it.
So the truck needs to go back to get fixed properly. Scotty's going to go and get that Outback sorted out. Harry's coming with us. We've got all the tools and equipment on the two trucks. We're going to push on and get today's job knocked out. All right, let's keep rolling.
A truck down, the wreckers have just lost a third of their potential profit margin.
We're just heading into the gravel, and if we couldn't fix that with a temporary fix, then it never would have made this gravel stint. So I think that's the right choice, sending it back. We concentrate on the road ahead, get the job done for the day. Mate, this is a pretty gorgeous country, eh? Seen some pretty rough start to this road, and apparently it's another 60 k's of this rubbish to go. Yeah, so this sort of road is pretty tough on your equipment. If you've got false teeth, you want to strap those in right now. Yeah, so that's the entry to Nalu Station. I don't know if we're getting under this thing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, Bozza, don't go around it. That boggy sand there, I nearly went down, bro. Just make sure you go underneath that sign.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, that day nearly got a lot longer. You guys all right? What's happened? All right, we've got the Isuzu Bond back there.
As I got here, the exhaust brake just came on and just shot me to a halt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unhook the trailer. There you go. I'm going to try creeping that out, mate.
Yeah.
To get out of this one, they'll need all the muscle they can get, including Mike's 13-year-old son, Vinny.
Keep going!
Coming up there was just getting so bumpy, but I knew straight away she'll get out without the trailer.
Everyone needs a big Kiwi in their crew.
You good, boys? Let's roll. I don't think we're home free just yet.
There's always 2 or 3 in the car, too busy concentrating on their conversations and talking to each other instead of watching what they're doing. That's the harder part of the job, I reckon.
Jim Walters is leading a convoy of 3 oversized 40-ton excavators through Brisbane's busy traffic.
On my licence it says I'm a professional driver, and that's part about being a professional driver. You drive for everyone around you, not just for yourself. Something happens in front of you and you're not ready for it, and it's not fun. Been there, done that. 11 years ago, I was in a severe truck crash. A B-double come to a stop for some unknown reasons, and I stopped behind him just in time, and old Farmer Joe with his overloaded front axle truck couldn't stop in time and drove up the back of me, and took him 3 hours to cut me out of the truck. I ended up with a lump of steel through the back of my knee. The last 2 years, 3 years before I started with this one, I would not get in a cab over truck. I refused to. If there's a crash and I hear a big heap of screeching behind me, yeah, it just brings back everything that happened on the day.
Jim's brush with death 11 years ago has heightened his awareness of just how dangerous other drivers can be.
Here we go. Right there. That's the sort of stuff that makes me blood boil. Idiots overtaking on double lines, got no care for themselves or anyone around them. One day they'll find themselves wrapped around a tree. Unbelievable. The things you remember when you've been in an accident like that, just they live with you for life. Coppers walk past and it looks like a deceased, and they got me a little bit cranky, but then it was a paramedic there in front of me, and when I come to and they were pulling me out of the truck, I thought I must have been gone, because she was like an angel. And still to this day, I still can't believe I walked out of the hospital 4 hours after it happened with stitches in my leg. Go up over the flyover and then into the yard. Another job done. Yep, your yard starts just here. Pull in, just drop the trailer and move on to the next adventure.
Jim's leaving the convoy here in Toowoomba and loading up for a special mission of his own.
We've got some generators, forklifts, some container shelters to go on, and then if we've got room, we'll throw some toolboxes on as well.
From Toowoomba in Queensland, Jim will drive almost 1,880 kilometres to Adelaide in South Australia to deliver the equipment to an auction.
We need straps, eh? Yeah, your tyre straps. Trying to put everything down in proper places so you don't lose it, doesn't fall off. Because we all know you've got traffic out there on the road, something flies off and hits someone, well, that's a missile, and yeah, well, then you've got more problems to worry about. Off to Adelaide. Heading to Adelaide, we've got a few towns and that, but mainly it's all bush country and open roads. Down the left-hand side, I've got something sticking out the side, so pull up and have a look at it. Well, there you go. Wow, that could be very dangerous.
Come on, baby. So we got a good start in the morning. We went to start the truck and there's flat batteries. Yeah, that's trucking. Rightio. We'll have to go and jump start it, try and get it going for the day and find a new set of batteries somewhere. We'll get it fired up and I'll just leave it running. I won't shut it off until we get the new batteries in it. Just one of those things, they just, you know, they've been a bit doughy and then all of a sudden this morning they're buggered. Beautiful. So there you go. She's just fired up, so we'll unhook Paul's truck and put the covers on and get going. Oh, well, here we go, another day.
In the fire evacuation zone. For Sludge and Wendy, there's no time to waste. They need to collect more horses to return to grateful owners.
Yep, there's more fireys.
The presence of fire crews is a reminder that the bushfire threat still remains.
Okay, no wonder they use this as an evacuation spot. Look at it.
The Magic Millions horse sales complex outside of Perth has donated its stables to house the evacuated horses.
Wow, look at the stables. Didn't even know it was here.
We were setting up for our annual yearling sale, which was to start next week here in Perth, and we got a call on Monday afternoon, would we be able to take in some of the horses that have been impacted by the fire, and we said that was fine, and it actually snowballed from there. So by Tuesday morning, daylight, we end up with a tick over 300 horses here on the complex.
We are here because we evacuated 38 horses to this facility from our riding school in Gidgee.
Ramsey's is taking them home for us today, which is a massive relief.
We're going home today with the support of Ramsey's means that we're not doing another, 15 to 20 trips.
Yeah.
After 5 days in the new stables, it's time to begin the difficult operation of getting the horses home.
It's starting to get a little bit antsy now, being in a new place for a few days, but they'll be happy when we get them home.
Come on.
Loading agitated horses is one of the hardest tasks. Even experienced horse handler Wendy's got a challenge on her hands.
Whoa, look out. Oh, Wendy down.
Yeah, that was pretty touch and go just then. I must admit I did get very close to calling it just then. That's some pretty treacherous terrain. So the good news is we're here. Tell you what, I'm glad to see this place.
A truck down. The Outback car wreckers have survived the bone-rattling dirt road to Narraloo Station. Now it's time to meet owner Paul Richardson and see if all the pain was worth it.
I love it. Is this one for sale?
No, this is my best one. I'll show you where the real bad stuff is.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Bring it on.
Holy shit, I can see it from here. Look at that. Okay, so that'll be Isuzu JCR. Turn the key. Clutch in, clutch in.
Hey, Isuzu, mate, eh? Kicking the key and away you go, eh?
Well, that's the reason our industry is what it is, because as you see, turnkey, they fire exactly like that. And in third world country, they'll run and drive it exactly the same way.
You want to see the bad stuff?
Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Bad stuff. Oh, get out of town, I want it. Looks like an 87, 86 Toyota Land Cruiser. This is export gold, so this is the rusty export gold. In this condition, we'll still sell this overseas.
Mike and Bozza ship all their reclaimed parts to auctions in Asia, where reliable spare parts for vehicles like this 1986 Toyota Land Cruiser are in high demand.
Either way, we'd definitely be interested in buying this one. Have you got more like this, Paul?
No, well, this is the only one that's running.
Okay, that's fine. No problem.
One up here that's running.
Let's have a look at the rest of your stuff. All right, so we've just seen his good stuff, and now we're going to go see his rubbish pile.
It might look like rubbish, but to the car wreckers, this is Outback gold.
Righto. Is that another 2H Cruiser?
Yep.
Rusty gold.
Holy Moses. It's not like me to say no to a cruiser, but This is borderline, man. I don't know.
Over decades on the station, these wrecks have built up after breaking down and being left to rust. Some have even been used for target practice, like this Toyota Land Cruiser.
So, this is a FJ62, sorry. This one, same thing, will go to just about every third world country on the planet. Engine will be reused. To be honest, I reckon the less we look at it, it's going to be more appealing, so let's load it. Oh my God, buzzer.
Oh yeah, okay, we're winning, we're winning.
Let's come to us. What else we got?
Up this way, hey? Look at the tin roof. This place is awesome. We're driving this back.
Finally, a Nissan Patrol 4-wheel drive.
Right. Right.
363,000 Ks. All right, maybe just a few services.
Mike and Bozza are sharp negotiators.
Normally, I wouldn't be so savage on pricing, but condition is rubbish. We'd probably be looking at 1,500 cash for the lot. 5 vehicles.
The petrol motor's worth $3,000.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Keep it. No worries. So just 4 then, I suppose. What do you want for the 4?
Well, tell you what, give me 2.5 for all of them.
I'd probably do $2,000 max.
I'd rather you took them than they left today.
Yeah, let's do it. Bloody beautiful.
$2,000 cash. Cheers, fellas.
Okay, mate. Sounds good.
Yeah, let's head back. Let's work out.
All right, let's do it. Dozer time.
This road's pretty rough, and on down the left-hand side, I've got something sticking out the side, so to pull up somewhere a bit safe and have a look at it. Well, there you go. That could be very dangerous. It's a tying off the forklift. Yeah, roads in the Outback. It's easy as that for something to come loose. There we go, that'll do. Bit warm this afternoon. I'm glad I got it where I did because that bounced the wrong way. Oh, I don't even want to think what it could have done to someone passing by. Hey, we've got a strap let go. Well, something's happened. So we'll better go and investigate and see what we've done. Oh, hey. Holy. To me, there's the tail let go. Totally destroyed everything. No damage to the freight or the trailer. We got out scot-free, but we've got a damaged strap and ratchet. I've never had one of them go like that. And it's let go and it's come underneath the tyre. Caught the tyre, and over the time the tyre's just picked it up and it's actually torn it off. Now we'll get in and fix that up and you hit the road again.
With the strap replaced, Jim hits the highway again, but the unscheduled stops are costing time and the pressure's telling.
I took a wrong turn, I think. I don't know where the I am.
With the delivery deadline looming, Jim can't afford to go off course.
I think I've got myself on a piece of road I'm not meant to be on.
Jim's on a road not designed for road trains.
There's no signage, no nothing for it. It's confusing the hell out of me.
If he doesn't find his way back to the highway fast, he could face a $500 fine.
My headaches are starting to come. I've got myself in a really shitty situation.
Come on.
As Wendy and Sludge were trying to load an evacuated horse to return it home, it suddenly got agitated.
Oh, Wendy down. I held on, but yeah, I'm not as strong with my right arm as I was. I had surgery on that arm a couple of months ago, and on my collarbone I've had it plated, and so I've got no strength. But I haven't hurt it, so that's the main thing. It's a bit hard in situations like this because the horse is getting excited. There's a lot of people around. Sometimes it's better just to have less people.
That's how you meant to do it. Good work.
Come on, little one. That's my kind of horse.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Is there any more?
I think that's it. That's everyone.
With all 27 horses on board, the team sets off for an equestrian centre 20 kilometres away.
Nice and slow, darling.
I'm going to pull up down here on the right.
Right up.
The equestrian centre was in the direct path of the fire, only kilometres from where it started.
The fire didn't come through here, came close.
Hi, buddy.
With the fire danger now having passed, these kids are grateful to see their horses returned and safe.
There we go.
It seems like they've been gone forever, but we're so relieved to have them back. It's just been amazing. A lot of the people who've lost their houses aren't allowed back in the area yet, so we've been so lucky compared to so many people.
There you go. There you go.
Well, thanks, guys.
See you later.
See yous.
But as they return for more horses,
Fireys or the police?
a flare-up has closed the road.
Here we go. We're getting some smoke happening here.
Wow.
Look at that. Holy dolly.
The bodies are no use to us at all, so what we're going to do is trash it down. For the moment, we're just going to push the roofs down, turn them into biscuits. Try to stack them up as many as we can fit on.
In remote Western Australia, the car wreckers have struck a deal. $2,000 for 5 rusting wrecks.
So I don't know if I'm entirely happy with these purchases here, but it's a long way to come not to load anything. They're just not the gems that you're looking for. Ugly load. One last lift and we're out of here.
For these roads, want to play a violin on it, mate.
Now they've got to drive back along 80 kilometres of brutal dirt tracks, fully loaded.
Although now we're going to negotiate some tough terrain getting out of here. We've got a bit of a plan to get through it this time, so hopefully with a bit of speed, a bit of weight, and a bit of forward momentum, it's not going to be a long night. We're just starting the soft stuff right now. Mate, you want to keep the hammer on when you come through this lot. Get your speed up, Bozza. This is ridiculously boggy up here, man.
Look at this. I might just keep it in second.
Uh-oh. We only just made it through, mate. I'm worried that they're not going to. Righto, let's check the straps.
We made it.
Yeah, mate!
Wow, man.
Mate! That was chaos!
Mate, I had this nail in second, red line the whole way.
Yeah. Let's check all the straps. Let's get these back secured. Mate, we were pretty lucky to get through that one, I'll tell you what. All right, that's the worst of it. The rest of the road's pretty rubbish on the way back, but at least we're not worried about it being a long night anymore. Just got to do the Ks and get home.
next day, Mike and Bozza are back at their Geraldton car yard and finally ready to put their $50,000 crusher to work.
So it's all operated by one little button here. You're good to go, Hazza. Smash him in.
They've travelled over 1,000 k's to collect 5 wrecks for car parts and scrap.
Go, Vinny. Push the button.
For an outlay of $2,000, the car wreckers have made a tidy profit of $7,000.
You know your dad's crushing it in business.
That's cool.
That's beautiful. Whoa.
That's what I mean.
She'll go to auto reset and take it out. That's beautiful. Mate, look at that car, it's gone flat out. Yeah, good job, boys.
I don't know where the I am. I took a wrong turn, I think, so yeah, we're just winging it now to try and get the job done.
As he races to deliver his load of digging equipment to an auction in Adelaide, Jim is lost in South Australia's farming country, 200 kilometres from his destination.
Most probably allowed here, I don't know. I'll have to have a look, but yeah, it just stresses me out a bit. Gives the old gutter a good churning. Just got to find our way onto a main road. Pull up here, ride my way out somewhere, and go from there. Yeah, took a couple of wrong turns. I've ended up somewhere where I don't think I should be. But if I go down here, turn to the right, and then go in towards where I've got to do the delivery. Yeah, sort it out, hit the road, make a mile. Should be there still on time. We can only hope. Stuff like that can cost you, or it costs the company too. Just got to make sure I take the right turns to get to where I want to go. Bit of stress. We made it. Here we are. Going out the back here to get ready to unload. Beautiful. Now I can breathe and smile again. Now I got to put the work boots on. Let's get this stuff off the truck and go somewhere else. There you go, mate.
Go, mate.
Jim from Excavation Equipment got a load of freight from Toowoomba.
Yep, no, expecting you.
We've got a forklift to take off, so just close their eyes when we take that off.
With no forklift on site, Jim will have to drive the machines off the trailers himself.
I've taken one off before, so I should be right. I'm going to try to drive this one down and see how we go, eh?
It's a precision manoeuvre with the 3-ton forklift. The machine is barely wide enough to make it safely down. Worth $20,000. Any mistake now will be costly. The load has to be delivered in perfect condition.
That'll put a hair in your chest, I'll tell you. Bloody marvellous, good driving.
Three hours to load, an hour to unload. Doesn't make sense. All done, no damage. Makes a good day. That's it. We're out of here.
Here we go, we're getting some smoke happening here.
Wow.
Look at that. Holy dolly.
All the bloody twigs are still smouldering, so, you know, it's not over yet.
No.
Sludge's horse convoy has encountered a roadblock inside an active bushfire zone.
Hopefully we'll get that rain they're talking about, and that'll bloody pacify it all.
Yeah.
They are forced to divert back to the sanctuary of the Magic Millions stables, passing burnt-out bush on the way.
It's just devastating, isn't it? Like Paul said about that lady and her family were down there helping people put their horses at the Magic Millions and go home and her house burns down. That's just, it's not right. someone's doing good and they lose everything. It's just crazy.
I think today's a day where it hit home a bit, a little bit emotional.
It's been a big week, long hours, you know, and everyone's trying to do their work plus help, so, you know, there's a lot of pressure on everyone.
Yeah, it's just been a big week. Yeah, so it's just a bit emotional and we're tired.
The fires are under control, which is really good because they're opening more and more roads every hour, which will make it a lot easier for us to get some of these properties that we have to get into.
Come on. We're going to start loading these horses up and taking them home by the look of it. So everyone's a bit excited and wants it all to happen.
With the danger now past, Sludge and Wendy can transport their load of evacuated horses home.
Here we go.
Here we go again. Lost track of days now.
The days just one run into another and into another and...
The convoy's cargo of 21 horses is being returned to Yarada Farm Riding School, 17 kilometres down the road.
I've never seen anything move so fast, and I've seen a few fires. I would have been doing 90 k's an hour down the driveway and that fire beat us down the road.
Bit of devastation here. They're very lucky. We've just brought in the trucks and pretty much the whole perimeter is burnt out. So they're very, very lucky here. Very lucky indeed.
One for you.
There you go.
Standing back a bit.
There's half a horse in there.
It is half a horse. Look at the size of it.
There you go.
Just wait here,
Rightio. See you later. All right.
Thank you.
No worries, have a good day.
The fierce fires in the Perth Hills that raged for 5 days burnt over 27,000 acres of land.
What a week, eh?
86 homes were destroyed and hundreds of others were saved by firefighters. No lives were lost. Over 600 horses were evacuated. Sludge and Wendy returned 73 of them.
Here comes the rain.
Beautiful.